My wife Sarah and I were celebrating our 10th anniversary. I'd booked a table at a fancy new restaurant downtown, the kind of place you have to reserve months in advance. We got dressed up, and for the first time in a while, it felt like one of our early dates. The ambiance was perfect soft lighting, quiet music, the clinking of glasses. Everything was exactly as I'd imagined. We sat down and I was just about to propose a toast when a waiter approached our table. He looked at Sarah with a warm, familiar smile and said, "The usual, ma'am, a gin and tonic and the pan-seared scallops." I froze. My glass was still halfway to my lips. I looked at Sarah, whose face had gone completely pale. She'd never been here before. I had made sure of it. This was supposed to be our special new place. "The usual," I repeated, my voice barely a whisper. The waiter, sensing the sudden tension, just stood there awkwardly. Sarah forced a laugh, a high-pitched, nervous sound. "Oh, you must have me mistaken for someone else," she said to the waiter, trying to brush it off. But her eyes wouldn't meet mine. The waiter, confused, just mumbled an apology and backed away, promising to send our actual server over. The silence that followed was deafening. "What was that about?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. She kept fiddling with her napkin. "Honey, he just got me mixed up with another customer. You know, I must have a common face." But her hands were trembling. A common face, at a place this exclusive. It just didn't add up. Then it hit me. The late nights, she said, were for work. The hushed phone calls she'd end as soon as I entered the room. The new perfume she started wearing. It was all a puzzle, and this waiter had just handed me the final damning piece. Our anniversary dinner wasn't just a celebration. It was the scene of a revelation. The usual wasn't just a drink and a dish. It was her routine with someone else. I looked at her, really looked at her, and I didn't see the woman I married. I saw a stranger with secrets. "Sarah," I said, my voice cold and firm. "We need to talk." The beautiful evening I had planned was over, and so, I realized, was our marriage. Thanks for listening. If you have a story to share, drop it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.